Hey, it's Ryan from Upfit Supply, and in this video we're going to be installing some TigerTough seat covers in our RAM ProMaster. Let's get into it. All right, I love me some TigerTough seat covers. They protect the seats, they're tear-proof, weatherproof, all of that proof. They really protect the vehicle. Unfortunately, you can see we're a little late on this van. This van's 10 years old, and the seats are a little bit worn through. There's a couple holes in them. And all that. So at this point, we're just doing this for aesthetics and future protection. So we're gonna go ahead and take everything out of the box. Nice thing about the TigerTough seat covers is they come with installation guide, and it's vehicle specific, so you can see how to actually install this on this van. A lot of seat covers are just kind of generic instructions that you have to figure out how to put them in the van. So the first thing we're gonna do is remove these headrests, and this one in our van is actually like seized in place, so this one's gonna take a little bit of effort. This one over here is relatively easy. There's just a tab on the left side, push up until it stops, and then on the right side, there's a little kind of hidden tab. You're just gonna push in on that one, then it should come up. Well, that was fun. If you have one that's seized and stuck on there, for whatever reason, there was like a spring that came loose or something, and this would just not come up. What I did was I just put on a little vise and hammered on it from underneath. Hammered it in a little bit, hammered it out. That seemed to do the trick. We'll go ahead and start here on our passenger side. Obviously, you do need this headrest off if you want to put the seat backs on, because you just have these little holes on top that go over these locations for the headrest. You want to look for the side that says passenger. Looks like this. It's got a little Velcro on the back, and it's going to have an airbag label that matches your airbag label over there. Little trick with these is to turn them inside out, just about 3/4 of the way. I'm just looping these around these little locations here, and then you just basically unravel it along the back of this. And again, just make sure your side is correct, that you got your airbag label over here. Then what we want to do is slip the Velcro on the front up here through the back, so we can Velcro it on here. And sometimes it's easier to tilt the seat in different ways to fit that through there, because it's kind of a tight fit. Usually if you do it all the way forward, you get a little bit of a gap. So the process is exactly the same for the driver's side. I went ahead and did that. On our driver's side, we do have this armrest here, so there's just a little Velcro strap to secure around this, so you still get use of your armrest here. Now we're gonna move on to the seat bottoms. So again here, make sure that you grab yours that says passenger here. Obviously the bottom has all these longer straps on it. The top is like this, and we're just going to set this on top of the seat bottom, and we're going to slide this Velcro portion through the back. We're going to wrap this around the front. We've got our little strings here. We want to slide this in between the seat cushion and this little plastic trim here, and slide it through to the back. Got one there, second one here. And then these straps can go over top of everything on the bottom of the seat except for the adjustment bar for sliding this forward and backwards. So you want to make sure that you leave space, or that you don't wrap around that. You know, you're not going to be able to attach the seat cover if you do that, but that's just one thing to make sure you're not wrapping around. Through the back here, you're going to pull this nice and tight. You notice we're not going around this bar or anything, but there's like a spring back here and a wire and that's okay to go over top of that. So I did attach this Velcro here first just to keep the seat cover in place. What we're actually gonna do is do our string lock, and then we're gonna undo that again so we can hide that string lock underneath that Velcro here. You can take a little orange device like this, and you know, your instructions don't mention this, I don't think, but you put the string through the end on one side, it loops back out through the bottom. And you just want to get this one kind of tighter over here on this side and then lock it in place. You're going to do the same thing on the other side, but with this one, oops, you're just going to kind of get some leverage on it. Pull it nice and tight, and you can lock it in place. And again, I'm going to undo this Velcro because I like to hide these. It allows you to get a little bit tighter. That's out of the way. Tight around the seat bottom. Look good over there, and we're gonna do the same thing on the driver's side. All right, driver's side label here. Second verse, same as the first. Slide our strings through these little gaps here. Again, we're going between the trim and the seat. Just for the sake of argument on this one, I'm going to do the string lock first and then do the Velcro second. You want to make sure that this string goes under the seat, not kind of flipped up here. I don't know if you can see that. Then we can go ahead . Okay, we've got our backs and bottoms in. Let's just do the final step, which is our headrest covers. And for this, you can go ahead and put these back in. Now these are not side specific, so you can grab either one. This longer piece is going to be on the front, and it wraps around behind it. Go. And that just about does it for the installation of these TigerTough seat covers. Just one installation tip. It's a lot easier to install these if you do it before you put in your partition, so just take that into account if you're planning on putting in a partition in the van. It is possible to still do it with a partition in here. You're just going to want to slide those seats up as far as possible so you can reach back here. But it's a lot easier being back here in the van to do all these Velcro straps and the string lock and all of that. Now, if you're looking for these seat covers or any other equipment to upfit your van so that it's ready for work, be sure to check us out at upfitsupply.com. Again, my name is Ryan, and have a good one.